and then now operation never go. Because Obia, the parents are Obia is shoe and this arm. Obia in position manner, but me I improve. I am sorry, and also my you. And when you speak the truth like this, no, it's not a presidential material. It's a presidential material.
That's right.
And some of the protesters, government is taking care of their house, the driver, the security, the house girl, themselves, everybody in the house. Then somebody who has employed 7,000 over workers, paying them every starch. All pharmaceutical industries in the world use starch for drugs. Can you use gold for drugs?
No. No.
Starch from cassava, they use it for beer, Guinness, malt. You can use a cassava for poultry feed. We use cassava for tapioca. We use cassava for ethanol. If you mix our ethanol that I am proposing to our fuel, you can reduce the price of fuel by 20%. Yes. And they are promoting it in India. When this G20 went to India, they were promoting ethanol. The cheapest way of getting the ethanol is maize. 12,500 acres farm, maize farm, will cost $50 million, will employ 2,000 permanent workers. And you are going to get 200,000 liters ethanol a day.
Wow.
Also will be it. Wow. The military QBE. Communicating your money easy because of the exposure.
Yes.
You have seen maize oil.
That's right.
When you say about 90% of Ghanaians spread himself a bro on him, a bro, a teacher, a bro.
Yeah.
I a bro. Yadia is some. What are we doing in Ghana? And the young come from always going to the white man for help. We have been in the classroom with white men, they were not extraordinary.
No.
What the difference between Wuntumi and the second? When we employ them, they religiously get involved, work for the progress and development of the company. Whereas a Ghanaian will work for the collapse of the company. That is the difference between us. So if we change our mindset, we can compete effectively. We are going to use Asia Miracle. My good friends over, I didn't know that I have some Indians who are engineers but cannot speak English. They use their language to become engineers.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Banana, Obi Wata, Kia. We need orientation so that we have confidence. Ability, agree. I'm going to use 5 northern regions, Golden region, and a front place to feed the whole Africa.
That's it.
Yes. Okay. Rwanda. Our revenue generated now 25% from agro processing. And they are trading among African countries, not even European countries. Our second highest area among is tourism. And they have only monkeys, gorillas. About 1/3 of the whole world's gorillas, Rwanda, and they are making money out of it. Monkeys, and grandson, when they go there, they go to individual homes. even to steal food and go back into the bush. We are not, that is what I said, I smell money. I know what I can do with these monkeys to make money. These farms now there were nothing rich. Everywhere you go, share butter in reality is small. There is not a single factory in the 5 northern regions. Agyapong and trucks to western region from Nigeria to go and buy coconut. My sister, no Ghanaian has questioned what the Nigerians are doing with the coconut. Are they only chewing coconut?
No.
When the coconut oil now? Maybe say how you know. When you mention Pagro, it's noted for technology. When you go to China and Shenzhen, if you mention Shenzhen, it's noted for technology. You go to America, Silicon Valley is noted for technology. What about Ghana? Nothing. I met about 30 professionals. There were 26 professionals in America. 8 of them are working for huge companies in America. UK chairman, that's right. UK MPP executives, members, chairman of the occasion, your entourage, equipmenters, my sister, former member of parliament, all protocol observed. It is a great pleasure to come before you this night to give you my vision and why I want to contest and become the flag bearer of MPP. That's right. And inshallah. My reason is simple. I've been a member of parliament for the past 23 years. There are times and seasons. And this is the time and season. We have to make sure that we change the fortunes of Ghana. What you stand for to lead the country. And I believe this is the time. This is the time. The time has come for your humble servant Agyapong to take the mantle and change Ghana. I believe in one thing, that what any human being has done on earth, we Ghanaians, we can do it. We are capable, and we should have confidence that we can man our own business. We can develop. At Heathrow, you comply. You comply the rules of United Kingdom.
Yes.
But immediately you get to Kotoka.
Thank you.
You change. Yeah. And you think whatever you went through UK Heathrow Airport is not applicable in Kotoka or Accra. That and like Agyapong, if it works in UK, it will work in Ghana.
Yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate the love you have for me, but the right thing. After that, I saved money and bought my own car. I became a taxi driver. I went to university at the age of 33. So I know your problems.
Yeah.
I have been there before. But when you look at me, you should have hope that if standing before you tonight, then there is hope that you can. Don't let anything disturb your life and your endeavors. You have to stay focused. Because as I speak, the hawker have 38 Indians who are working for me. And I pay them $100 every day. Until 50, 60 years ago. And we ignore him. If you listen to the song, then it tells you that man was a prophet.
Yeah.
Because whatever he said is what is happening today.
Exactly.
But I believe it's not too late. We can change it. Yes. We can change it. Yes. So to inculcate all these patriotism, honesty, and discipline into the minds of Ghanaians, I'll use musicians, come together, R&B, hard life, gospel, like America started, we are the world from Ethiopia. And when we come up with a final product, kids that are going to school, the national anthem will scrap it. Let them listen to the words of these heroes. Then gradually, we'll be able to change the mindset of Ghanaians. The moment we change our mindset, it means we are ready.
That's right.
We are ready to develop our country. It's about time that Ghanaians, and you are veterans. I know all of you here. You save money, you give it to your brother, you bought a land, your brother should go for it. All the monies you go home with, when you go back to check the building, he has rather built his home, and you have an empty land. Dishonest. Managers, the middle class, the managerial class is what we have to change in Ghana if we want to develop. Because why is it that we have the Indians, Lebanese, Turkish, British, Chinese investments in Ghana and they are making money, and we Ghanaians don't make money? Why? Because of dishonesty. You set up a business, you ask your brother to take care of it, he embezzles the funds, and unfortunately, all they do is, instead of setting up even a business, they will just go and build 2x4 houses. And they don't have anything. That is why we Ghanaians are not building capital. Dishonesty. They take a loan. And when he takes the loan, instead of going to work with them, the first thing he does is buy a brand new car.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the interest rate is so high. A brand new car that is not going to bring you any income. How are you going to service the loan? That is dishonesty. The level of dishonesty in Ghana is so high that if we don't change and be honest in our lives. My son gave an example where he went to America to negotiate for chicken and fish. The moment he mentioned Ghana, they decided not to deal with him because Ghanaians have duped them. Fortunately for him, there was one Ghanaian who was, part of their executives. He saw the name, said, this name is familiar. He came out there, he was not part of the meeting, but he walked in and asked him, are you Agyapong's son? He says, yes. Then he told them, no, the father is honest. I know his son will deal with him. Wow. And he's honest. People are struggling to get capital to go and buy this fish and chicken. With honesty, we can develop our country. We should not allow anybody to come and work for us. Why is it that when we go to NAPCO, all the managers there are Indians? Then those cleaners, cashiers are Ghanaians. Malcolm has had a share of dishonesty, employing Ghanaian managers and duping them. So now they've recruited Indians to take over the managerial positions.
Yeah.
And their business is flourishing. Their businesses are flourishing. It doesn't tell us anything. That Ghana, we are not poor. But because we are naturally born back. Because we are naturally born back. Yes. Anything about Agyapong, let me destroy it. I'll give you an example of naturally born back. My first co-store, Asempa, is rented by Pioneer Foods. They process the star case for European market. Now, one day, a police officer who has been hired to be the head of security for Pioneer Foods, their vessel came with two, and they offloaded from the vessel into my co-store. And these security guards will follow the trucks. What they were doing was, when they followed the trucks, because he is a security guard, he can tell the driver to stop. He takes some of the tuna and drop it or dump it in the gutter. Food that we're going to eat. That is their style of stealing. Unfortunately for him, I have observed him for so long. One day I decided to confront him. And my office is up there. He doesn't see me, but I see him. So when they dropped the tuna, I went down with my cousin and we stopped them from taking the tuna. Unfortunately for them, we saw a police patrol car come. Then we stopped them. So these guys have stolen tuna.
Arrest them.
Apparently, he's a senior police officer. We call him W. So they said, "Oh, W." Said, "What do you mean?" So he's our boss. Then I said, "How can you build this big cold store?" Yeah, that is what he told me. In the presence of me and my cousin. He said that if you are not a thief, how can you build this big cold store? You see, the mindset of Ghanaians. Anybody who has worked hard to create jobs is a thief. This is the impression. So he thinks by stealing the tuna, he can be like in Japan. But it's not possible. It's not possible. So because of dishonesty, Ghanaian investment continuously collapses. And foreign investment continually grow because they bring their own people who are honest to manage the businesses for them, and they are making the money anytime. At least foreigners have shown us that Ghana, we are not poor. The only thing we need is to be patriotic, honest, and disciplined. What do I mean by discipline? See, my son also gave the story. It has happened twice. He said only one. He had just come from America, finished university, his master's, his cousins, medical doctors, Christmas, they went down. I was in America. Every 31st, I go to America to celebrate the New Year with the kids. Then I had a call. When I got a call early morning because of the time difference, then I heard him screaming. And do you know me? Aya Zongo boys, sir. Yani politicians, you use homo ekodia to trust them our election time. Bitimi fra woman no kasa catch no say. Politician be a baba catch no say. Mianko Kuntokwano, Maninfani ba 2,500 bags of 25 kilo. Ama minianum esimfo mi frisiemti to abamame, mi yakremoninti to abamame. Kremoni eni nia wo chire wa obeboa. Esremuni eni nia wo chire wa obeboa. Enye se esremuni se yawo no yawo nsu wo ho na wotiwo wo boy. If he say, Emra Doom so by Natamale Hospital, doctors no, woman the torchlight and the operation. Metia Samno, a Kamakuma, and I'm got 1,000 kVA generator, and I'm the coach at Tamale Hospital. And unti Tamale for say, Sanya we Maya Mraya Huachriano, Yanso, Yabayam, and the Masram Mumia can Agyapong dear. Because me share a kunafo man na se mate afia so na me be chennioma na mawomu a da bia no e ma no bi be kan na me bisa wo mu se adenti na mukon no mu firi mu a na ahokere aba mo so saa ne ma no nyina kan se impempi no e me ma ne tiase no wo mu na ye adwuma e di sika ba fie na e ma no so ahwe mofra no enti se mema no firi mu pa na ahokere ba ba me wogidie baako eni se nia obema ye bia no oba nso betimi aye enti se me ma no omo ye baako 22 emma emema omo ye mema emma no ye baako edunsia ya panyine wa ha owai